Money talks. After a week of deliberation, Columbia University has bowed into several demands from the Trump administration to make its campus more accessible to its Jewish students, after the president threatened to pull $400 million worth of funding from the university if it did not comply. As part of these new rules, masks or anything covering one's face will be banned at protests. More police will be on guard to help deal with violent protesters, and students must be willing to show ID when asked. Away from the protest, there'll be a revamp of all curricula related to the Middle East, including new leadership in the department centered around the Middle Eastern studies to ensure that it is balanced. They've also said that they would look for new faculty to, quote, ensure intellectual diversity. Columbia is seen as the ground zero for the pro-Palestinian encampment protest that swept American college campuses last spring, with said protests often turning violent. Dozens have been arrested, expelled, and one protest leader, Mahmoud Khalil, is awaiting deportation for his, quote, activities aligned with Hamas. Jewish and pro-Israel students have lauded the decision, saying it gives them a sense of safety after a year and a half of harassment. But some believe that Columbia has been weak, and the government, unconstitutional.
Most of the affected grants have to do with things like cancer research and other basic science and public health. Yet they are claiming Columbia's failure to adequately address anti-Semitism gives them the basis to cut off this money. There's no basis in law for that. There's no basis in the Constitution for that.
The US government has yet to state whether it will reverse its decision to block the $400 million worth of funding to Columbia. But the university, and 60 more like it who received similar threats regarding its pro-Palestinian protests, will be holding its breath as the precedent for education in the Trump era will be set.